Hey, so this is a quick video on my process of developing content. So what I use are first, keyword research tools. So mine is SEMrush at the moment, but there's another tool that I've been using recently called NeuronWriter, and you can just look it up, neuronwriter.com, I believe. And what it does is you take the text that you want to write, and then you put it in, and then it's going to give you recommendations on words that you can add to your text to make the on-page SEO a lot more effective. So here's how I do this. So the first thing I'll do is first I'll find the keyword that I want to rank the page for. Let's say it's frisbees, and then I'll plug that into NeuronWriter. So it'll say like query, and then it'll leave a space, and then you just type in frisbee, maybe like green frisbees for sale or something is your keyword. And then what's going to happen is you're going to pick your competitors, and then it's going to give you a bunch of words that you could use for your page. And what you're going to do is you're going to take those words, and then you're going to ask somebody to write the page about frisbees. And in those instructions, you're going to add the words that NeuronWriter has given you. So you give them the proper instructions. What's the purpose of the page? It's to sell frisbees. You can give them the other grouped keywords that you might have. So maybe there's like frisbee golf is like maybe one of those other keywords that's you could group in there. Who knows? FAQs. NeuronWriter takes the people also ask. So you could use the ones that are most relevant, the ones that are ranked at the top. You can take a few of those and have your writer write those. Uh, and then any other material you think that your writer might need, include that. And I use SEO Content Hero at the moment. Then once they return the page, it should be easy. So before I was kind of, just doing all this like on my own, but if you give them the words that NeuronWriter, is asking for, they should be able to pop it in, and then this part should be a lot easier. So what you'll do is you'll get the document back, you'll put it in Google Docs, and you'll check it. You'll use NeuronWriter, go to that same query, and then make sure that your score is higher than the top competitor. And you could check kind of quickly too, like if it's lower than the top competitor, what you can do is just like write out the words that it's recommending you add. Just like write them anywhere in your text. Just list them all out until you get the score that you want, and then just put those words in. That's it. At the end, you'll have the page to send to your client, and then they can make comments on it. And I just set it to I give them the comment permission, and that seems to work just fine because they're not editing the original. They're just giving suggestions, and then I can approve or disapprove them. Next up is how to set up NeuronWriter for Google Docs. This kind of tricked me up a little bit. It wasn't that easy, but it will be now that I've already gone through it. So the first thing you do is you want to get the extension, and it's right here. So you download that extension, you open your Google Doc with your content, and then you click the extension. And if you don't see the icon appear in Google Docs, exit Google Docs, go back into Google Doc, and then click the extension again, and it should work. All right, that's what I say here. And then the other thing that I wasn't quite sure of is the NeuronWriter or Contadu, kind of confusing. They both are the same thing. I wasn't quite clear on how to make Contadu understand what my H1 and H2 were. So the H1 is like the title of your page, and the H2 is like the subtitle. So to let it know which is which, you set your H1 to heading 1. That seemed to work for me. And then the next one, heading 2. And where did I do that? I did it here. So there's like a tab in Google Doc where it has options like normal text, title, blah, blah, blah. Heading 1 and heading 2 worked. I actually set the title, and it recognized it as H1 as well. So that might also work. But yeah, and that's it. Enjoy.